Welcome to Apple News and Rumours Part 3. And the first bit of news we have is that Apple's WWDC will start on June 7th this year. Hopefully this year we will see a new iPhone, the 4th gen, the one that was leaked a few weeks ago. A sneak peek at the new OS X 0.7, which should be quite cool. A new iWork and iLife. And also an update to the MacBook and Mac Pro line. There will be some other few things as well, but it's not all certain. Next bit of news is that the iPad is now launching on the 28th of May for international. That's Europe and including UK. You'll be able to pre-order it on the 10th. This includes the Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi and 3G version. We have the prices here, which include tax. The baseline model, which is a 16 gig Wi-Fi, will start at £429 and will go all the way up to the 64 gigabyte with 3G and Wi-Fi is £700, which is a bit expensive in my view. I would have liked it to be about 50 quid cheaper, or at least 100, something like that, and then I would seriously think about buying it. But at that price, I think I'll just wait till next year. It also has European prices there if you want to check them out. So go pre-order your iPad on the 10th. Steve Jobs put an open letter on Flash the other day and basically said a lot of stuff that Flash is old, it's dead, and we need to move on and stop living in the past to Adobe. It's quite a big letter. I recommend you read it. The main points is that HTML5 is the future and Flash is old, buggy, and no point using it anymore. He makes a lot of good points, but also there is another letter which Adobe has said back to Jobs, which also makes a lot of good points. So you may want to read up on both of them, because I'm not going to read it in this. Next, there has been reports of Apple developing a Flash alternative named Gyandula. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, it was introduced at last summer's World of Web Objects Developer Conference. See this being properly introduced at this year's WWDC or later on this year. The problem is that HTML5, which Apple are also backing, can do pretty much the same thing and also can combat other things, other frameworks which Apple are not behind. But if you would like to see it in action, you can go to Apple's website and go to Personal Shopping and Reserve. And here is it here it is working. You can click it, and it is very Flash-like, really. Flash-like, but it runs a lot faster and seems to be less CPU intensive. So yeah, it seems very simple. I don't know if they will actually use this simply because HTML5 may be better and also has more stuff. And maybe easier to code, we don't really know yet. So that's about it for today. All the links for the stories are in the underbar, the description, whatever you want to call it, including some wacky stories about a guy who makes a guitar out of smartphones and plays a cool song. Go check that out. Including, we also have a story about Cupertino, which is a dating service for Apple fanboys and fangirls. Yeah, you heard me right, it's for Apple people. It sounds weird, but go check it out if you wanted to. Also, if you've been living under a rock for the past 2 weeks or month, and you haven't heard anything about the iPhone 4G or iPhone HD leak and it got lost and found again, there's a link to the episode 2 of Apple News and Rumours, where I talk all about the iPhone 4G. And there are a lot of comments there, so join in with the conversation. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's not? There you go. No, I will not be in Cupertino, not joining that. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.